All right, this is Coach Cody, and this is my athlete Paul. Paul, how was your workout today?
That's tough.
What did you do?
We did interval runs with the band. The band's on my ankles. Did 4 sets of those. I think we started at 20 seconds.
And we walked up to 22 and then 30 seconds.
Okay.
22, 25, and 30-second intervals
Right.
at 225 beats per minute. And then you went outside and dragged a tire.
Right, in between.
Right.
Sets.
What's the biggest difference between me having you run intervals, like a 400-meter interval, and doing time intervals with the bands around your ankles?
Just there's more resistance with the bands. And then we also have the metronome thing going with the beats per minute, so it just forces you to hit every stride on beat, on point. So I feel like it's making it more consistent, more powerful.
Do you think that there's an element of it where if you're running, you can cheat a little bit versus this, you can't cheat because I'm right here watching you?
You can't cheat, but there's much more factors than just running, where stride length, which you can't do on marching, and form is huge with the resistance bands. You have to hit your form, otherwise you just get out of whack and out of sync and out of breath. Whereas running, you may get out of pace or step for a few steps, but you can get back in. So it's a little inconsistent. Running just makes you consistent.
The bands make it more consistent?
Yeah, the bands do.
And how do you think that has helped your overall time with our 5K training, using the bands?
I mean, just consistency is key with anything. I mean, consistent. It's just it's going to be muscle memory in the end.
And how hard was the workout, 1 to 10?
About a 10 and a half.
All right.
That's tough.
All right, so Paul here is going to demonstrate exactly what we did. He's going to talk to you about how it feels. So what we have here is I have ankle straps to a band, and that band is tied to the bar. So if Paul goes through a cycling motion, when he comes up, Paul, describe what you're feeling.
So I'm working on getting my heel over my knee. It's obviously resisting me to get it all the way up. Then with being in barefoot, I'm basically forcing myself to come down on the heel. Sorry, not on the heel, but on the toes. So it's just, it really keeps everything compact. You know, you got to use your abs and your entire legs to get it straight up.
So if you go through a motion nice and slow, tell us where you're starting to feel the resistance of your legs starting to pull back, and how you have to, muscles?
Right away. I mean, the minute you take your toes off here, it's already wanting to pull back, and you just got to bring it straight up with power. And at that point, you got to bring it straight down and get the other one right back up. So it's just.
Do you feel like it works on your balance a lot?
It challenges my balance the entire time, especially at the higher beats per minute. That's immediate. It just.
Do you feel this is more superior than going out there and running intervals or running long distances on a track?
Yeah, because the long distances is extremely taxing on just the entire body. Where this is taxing too, don't get me wrong, but it just focuses everything on the muscles that I'm specifically trying to strengthen for power and runs.
Do you feel this offers less impact to your joints than a road run?
Yes, absolutely.
So do you feel this is not necessarily safer, but do you feel this is easier to recover from?
Yeah. The only thing is running barefoot is a different challenge here with this, because it puts a lot more stress on the smaller muscles in my foot than I'd ever previously really worked out or felt before.
So
with a running shoe.
So doing this barefoot compared to with a shoe on, you feel like you're developing your foot muscles.
Yeah.
You can maintain a stronger sprint position.
Yep.
Definitely.
Definitely.
And when we take these bands off and then I have you run like a mile or something, how does it feel comparatively speaking? Does the mile get easier with the bands the longer you do the bands?
Yeah, it does. It's because you don't feel the resistance out there. So, I mean, stretching out the distance, but what it does is it's just less resistance. So it's easier to flow running versus here. So it's just like picking up a 40-pound bat and swinging it before you go up to the plate in baseball, and then you pick up your bat that's 28 ounces. You're going to be able to swing it faster. Same scenario here.
Same concept. I like it.